Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name's Hannah.
I'm Emmaus.
And today we're going to be talking about the question that we've got asked a few times, but will videography be long-term?
Yes and no. The way I look at it is I think we'll have the business for a lifetime, but I don't think we will be always the ones running the business. And let me go ahead and explain.
Yeah.
Whenever we have a 2-year-old or a baby will come before 2-year-old, I don't want us to be out filming weddings on Saturday nights until 9 p.m. and getting home at 11:30 p.m. One, because we would miss our kid. And number two, because that'd be expensive to hire a babysitter.
And that's not really what I want to do on like our Saturday afternoon.
No, of course not.
Like I'd rather like go on our day that we did today.
Of course, yeah. We'd rather do something fun. And for those of you who are booked with us, I'm not saying that you are not fun. I'm just saying that, but it is a job. It takes work. It takes a decent amount of stress because we can't miss anything. It has to be perfect. There's literally zero room for error on wedding days. It takes a lot of thinking. It takes a lot of stress. It's a pretty demanding job at times. But at the same time, honestly, God has blessed us with incredible clients, incredible team members, great skills, great equipment. And what I think we're going to do is just continue expanding it where it's going to be less and less of actually us going out there and filming, and that we're going to hire out team members who are basically just as qualified or even more qualified than us to go do it. I want to have people around us who are better than us.
Right.
I want to have team members out there who will give us footage from a wedding, and I'll be like, oh my goodness, they are so lucky, like they had you and not me, because like they're like 10 times better. That's the type of people who I want to be on our team. People who are Christians, people who are absolutely incredible at what they do, people who have radical levels of integrity, and that will really hold the name of Silver Fox Productions very well.
And then that way that you and me can do more of the communicating with the brides and get the bride and the videographer connected one day. And then they can just communicate without us. We can kind of be like pulled out of it until their wedding day. And then we'll take care of all the editing and like finishing up the product. So
exactly.
I think that's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Yeah. And even something for me, this may be a little bit of a shocker, and I'm not afraid to admit it, but not 100% of my heart is in videography. And people are like, what? You film weddings? What? Or even people who are like, wait, I'm already booked for you this year. I hope your heart's in it. And yes, I love and I enjoy what I do. But honestly, my heart is in ministry. That is where honestly my heart is, because I want to help lead people to Christ. We want to help people grow in their walk with Jesus. And yes, we do love what we do. But honestly, my long-term goal is I would love for the company to be set up in a way where both of us could honestly remove ourselves from the company 5-10 years from now. We could be full-time volunteers in ministry, and we would never have to ask for a paycheck from the church. And that's honestly our goal, that we can be a blessing to whatever organization that God leads us to. We don't see, for right now, we believe it's Vision Church, and we have no indication of God leading us anywhere else. But who knows? God may lead us to some faraway country to go start a church on the top of a mountain.
We have
in
no
a
idea.
hut. I mean, we have absolutely no idea.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's what our heart is to be in ministry and help lead people to Jesus. So, but we want to use videography and photography as a vehicle to help do that. So basically, for the time being right now, we have, I think, 35 weddings booked this year. And yes, we're going to film most of those ourselves. We're trying to get out of debt. We're honestly trying to hire out honestly as few people as we need to right now. We're going to try to keep as much of it in-house. I mean, there'll be nights where it'll be 11, 12 p.m. Hannah will have one computer, I'll have the other, and we will crank and work and knock some stuff out. And I'm not trying to sound like a workaholic, but
because we do take rest. We do.
We absolutely.
Of course.
We had fun today. But I had this crazy idea I told Hannah a few days ago.
Oh no.
What is it? Is first of all, I want us to be completely debt free besides our house by the end of this year. And I just put it out there. I said, I want our kids to never know what a mortgage payment is. I want our house to be paid for by the time we have kids. And I'm praying and believing that God will expedite that process to happen within 3 years. I have no idea how that's even possible, man. It would have to take God just honestly opening the floodgates for our company. But as it says in Malachi 3:10, it says, test me in this, in terms of tithes and offerings. It's the only time in the Bible God gives us permission to test him, and that's in tithes and offerings. And we have been tithers our whole time being married. And I started tithing when I was like, 12, 13 years old. I mean, you since a kid as well.
Yeah, ever since I started making money.
Yeah, and I can humbly say we have given away a lot of money over the years to the church and to other people. We've been extremely generous. And that's not to shine the light on us, but it's to shine the light on what God's doing through us. And honestly, through that, I believe God is going to open up opportunities for us to get out of debt even quicker. So, okay, Miss, how does that relate to videography?
So ultimately, we
go
want to follow God's plan, whatever he has
Yeah.
for us, whether he has us go into ministry or whatever over the next 5-ish, 10 years, whatever time frame it is. We just want to follow God and what he has for us. And so that's the answer to if videography will be long-term. We're not sure. It could be. It could not be.
Yeah. So let me go and summarize that just a little bit more. Yes, this year we are going to film most of the weddings. But honestly, for right now, we're going to keep pushing through, especially on some of these like far away ones that are 2, 3, 4 hours away, where we're going to drive there, film, come back. And even if we're like tired for church the next day, we're just going to do it because we're trying to get out of debt quicker. But honestly, I believe once we get out of debt, it will give us some more flexibility to be like, okay, well, maybe we can back ourselves out a little bit, hire some more people to come in. And then my guess is in 5 years, we will not be the ones filming weddings personally. I believe we'll maybe film a couple per year that are in fun destinations like Costa Rica or Alaska or places where we want to go.
Right.
And then we're going to have a team that will run it from there. And then we'll still do a lot of the editing. And probably around the year 7 or 10 mark, we won't be doing editing. We won't be doing client communication. We're going to have a team even handling that part. But this is not going to even, whenever people hear that, they're like, no, the quality is going to go down, whatever. But we're going to make sure it's done slow and the right way so that our quality level, it actually doesn't drop, but it's actually going to increase because it's going to be, we're going to hire people who are better than us so they can do a wonderful job to serve our clients and to honor our brand name and ultimately to honor Jesus well.
Yes. So thank you guys so much for watching our video on if videography will be long term. So we hope that you come back for our next video. Be on the lookout. Bye, guys.
Bye.